I'm saying sounds like a question because I don't know what I'm doing. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a really lovely, fantastic day. I am having a great morning. Can you guys believe it? It is morning. It's like a full 16 hours or something before I typically film, which is very unusual for me. But today I'm going to be opening up my Boxycharm for the month of... Oh, I want to say October so bad. November? No, not November. That's going backwards. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me right now? Maybe this is why I don't film in the morning. For the month of November. And I'm going to be using what is ever inside the box to get ready for work. So no matter what my face ends up looking like by the end of this video, that's what I'm gonna look like for the rest of the day. So no matter if the look turns out good or if it turns out like a sad clown, I'm going to be going to work in whatever comes in this box. I also am gonna look like a butternut squash for the rest of the day. So this should be pretty interesting, but I am excited to go ahead and get on into this box. Boxycharm is one of my absolute favorite subscriptions. This little guy right here is $21 a month, and inside of it you are supposed to get like 5-ish full-size beauty and makeup products. In my personal experience, Boxycharm is one of the most makeup heavy boxes that I subscribe to. A lot of the other boxes that I get are like very hen care for your chickens. Very skincare based, but I personally prefer a very makeup heavy box. Alrighty, so getting right on into it. On top here we have a little card that will tell us about the products inside, plus the full-size prices, which I appreciate. This box also comes with some lovely foam to keep it nice and protected. Ooh, right off the bat, I'm seeing something I'm very excited about, and that is a little set of Luxie brushes. For some reason, every time I talk, it feels like something's poking me, just right there. These come in a super cute little package. They are nice and golden, and there's some golden like confetti on the package itself. Oh, that's not necessary. Ooh, okay, so here are the little brushes. I really do like that this came in a set of like full-size brushes. A lot of times when you get sets in boxes, they're like travel size, which I never end up using those. All right, so the first one we have here is a mini tapered brush. Then second here, we have a mini angled brush. Next up right here, we have the mini flat angle, and down here we have a mini round brush. And these are super cute and tiny. They have lovely little shiny gold handles. I don't think I own, especially these two here, any like detail brushes like this. I think would be really great for like getting into really like small tight spaces. So I am very excited about these. Off to a very good start. Oh, and I just wanted to say quickly, thank you guys for your feedback on my Instagram story yesterday, and due to the overwhelming positive response, I went ahead and got the llama mug. I'm hoping this very lukewarm coffee will soothe my throat a little bit. Okay, and next up in here, we have something that I'm also pretty excited about because I don't think you can ever have enough of these, or at least I can't because I lose them. I cannot keep track of my tweezers. I just can't do it. So, oh my goodness, those look like weapons. Okay, so we have a set of tweezers here from Farrah, and I personally have never used tweezers that look quite like this. One side, if I can get them out, one side just looks like regular tweezers, but when you flip them over, you got like daggers on the other end. What is that for? This is pretty cool though because it has a little bar in the middle that makes you like be able to mush them on both sides. But honestly, this side looks very intimidating, but I'm very excited to have yet another pair of tweezers. Ah, okie dokie. So next up here we have something from Cover FX, and these are glitter drops. So with these, it says you can apply them directly to the skin or you can mix them into your foundation. Ooh, very golden. I got mine in the shade Nova and it's nice and golden. It looks like a shiny butternut squash. Alrighty, so it just comes with like a little pipette, and then you can put the drops on your hand. Get out of there. Ooh, wow, okay, that does give a very nice glow. I wish mine wasn't so golden because the last thing on earth that I have is like a golden glow to me, but it is really pretty, and I could definitely see this working well just like on your skin to give it a bit of a glow or mix into some foundation. Oh boy, that's sparkly. Alright, there are two things left in the box and one thing I'm definitely excited about, but let's go ahead and pull this out here. Oh, this is from Bodyography, and this is the Makeup Brush Cleanser. So this is just a little spray bottle of makeup brush cleanser, and I guess I really do need to just sit down one day and wash all of my brushes again. I did it not too long ago, but they're all already dirty again, so I'll have to give this a try. Alrighty guys, the very last thing in here is nicely wrapped in bubble wrap, and it is a palette, which I'm so excited about. Okay, so this palette is from Ace Beauty, and I feel like I've used a palette from them before and I can't remember why. I don't know. I definitely feel like I have seen something or used something from this brand before, but it comes in very pretty packaging. It's all like black and gold, which is one of my favorite color schemes. And ooh, the inside box also has the same design on it. Ooh, okay, so the colors are really, really pretty. These are right up my alley. Very, very excited about these. So I was a little bit worried about like whatever the makeup was that was coming in this box and how well it would go with my autumnal vegetable sweatshirt, but I think these are gonna go very, very well. So we have a little 8-pan palette here, and the pan size looks really nice actually. We have jasmine, clove, myrtle, cinnamon, patchouli, rose, poppy, and primrose. It also seems like there is a good mix of mattes. I think there are 4 mattes, and then there are maybe 4 kind of like shimmery, maybe satiny shades. All right, so here are some swatches. First up, we have jasmine. Then we have clove. Ooh, I really like that color. Next up here, we have myrtle. Ooh. And then finally on the top row, we have, what do we have? Cinnamon. Ooh, okay, so that is a very nice top row there. All right, for the second row, the first one we have is patchouli. Then we have rose. Next up is poppy. And then finally we have primrose. And these are super pretty. I'm definitely excited to play with this color palette here. These are some of my favorite colors, so I'm pretty excited. I gotta be sure I keep track of time. I'll end up late to work at my own store. Okie dokie guys, now that we have gone through all the products in here, I have to say that I am very excited about like literally almost all of them. Maybe not so much about the makeup brush cleanser, but that's just because I need to clean my makeup brushes. And it's not that much fun. Let's quickly go through and get some full-size pricing for all of the items in this box. The very first thing we have is the Cover FX glitter drops, which are $44. That is a lot of money for some liquid glitter. Anyway, next up we have the Ace Beauty. Is it Ace Beauty or Beauty? There's a little accent over the E and I don't know what that means, but it is $24.99. Next up we have our little Luxie Luminous Eye Set, which is $21. Then we have our little tweezers of doom here, which are $12. And then finally we have the Bodyography spray, which is also $12. All right, I'm gonna bust out this advanced piece of technology here so I can do a little math and add up and see what the value of my box is. So the total value of my box is $113.99, which is definitely a good value for a $21 box. As I said before, I feel like the value of the Boxycharms have gone down just a little bit. For a while there, we were getting some like really, really high valued boxes, but the value has seemed to decrease just a little bit, but I really can't complain too much because you do get a good value for your money, and I really like this box. Alrighty guys, that was everything for the unboxing portion of this video. Let me know what you guys thought about the box that you received this month. I would love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions, but now I'm going to go ahead and jump on into the try on portion of this video. This is the part that usually takes me like 2 hours to do for some reason. I can't put makeup on camera. It just like impedes my ability to do it. So hopefully I'm not late till work, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump on into it and grab some foundation, and we're going to mix a little bit of this Color FX glitter drops right into it. Actually, you know what? I was gonna go ahead and start with foundation, but I think we need to give these tweezers here a try. And I feel like I am a perfect person to test out some tweezers because my eyebrows don't stop growing. They never just relax, take a day off. I'm on a whole lot of like hair care growing vitamins and supplements, and I think my eyebrows are just sucking it all in. So let's go ahead and give these a little try. They say the flatter edge is for like coarser, thicker hair, and then the scary pointy edge is for like really, really fine hairs. So these definitely work. They definitely do the job. I'm glad to have another pair because the ones I've been using are so sharp on the ends that they kind of like snip off the hair before they even pull it out. Now I'm gonna give these very, very pointy ones a try, and I'm a little bit afraid I'm gonna like stab myself, but you know, that's okay. Okay, wow. With this pointer end, you have to be like precise. You have to be like the best operation player in the world. Ow! I just keep pinching my own skin. Alrighty, so the plucking is done. My eyebrows, I guess, look mildly better. They still look like tiny little woolly mammoths on my eyeballs. But now let's go ahead and move on into the foundation. I'm going to take my Estee Lauder Double Wear here in the shade 1-in-1 Ivory Nude. And then I'm just gonna add like a drop of this Color FX stuff to it. Oh good, I forgot to put on like my lotion and my primer and all the stuff I put on my face typically before foundation, but that's okay. That's some A+ foundation application right there. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. I'm hoping for just like a subtle glow, a tiny little nice just shimmer to the skin. I'm not looking for like an Edward Cullen sparkle from a distance, wind chimes playing in the background kind of moment. Alrighty guys, so my base is done and I went ahead and put on some eyebrows. But I'm not 100% sure how I feel about just having tiny little glitter all over my face. It's really not that noticeable. I'm sure I'm gonna be the only one who even notices or cares all day long, but I can just see like the tiny little glitters all over, and I'm just not 100% sure how I feel about that yet. I feel like I might like this better just to like give like the skin some luminosity. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the eyes, which is always the scariest part for me. So let's go ahead and take off these little glasses here. And I'm going to grab the palette. I really do wish the palette had a little mirror in it because it is nice to be able to like hold the palette this close to my face so I can actually see something, but that is okay. The first thing I'm going to do, I think, is take patchouli just on my finger. And I think I'm gonna lay that down as kind of like a base. Okay, so now I guess I'm gonna take, it's the cinnamon, maybe, on this little Luxie mini round brush. I'm just gonna start like packing this kind of in the crease and in the outer V. I love how everything I'm saying sounds like a question because I don't know what I'm doing. Just using a fluffier brush to kind of blend that out, and I'll probably go back in with that cinnamon and pack some more like color right in that crease. I don't think that's a clean brush. This would be the perfect time to try out the brush cleaner if I wasn't running late for work. Okie dokie guys, yeah, I just went ahead and started over, wiped this off really quick, found a brush that wasn't dirty, shockingly, and I just quickly did the same thing to both eyes. I like packed in the cinnamon and blended it up a little bit. Now I'm gonna go back in, and I think this time I'm going to use Poppy, which is this kind of like reddish maroony kind of shade here. And again, just on one of those tiny little brushes, I'm gonna put this just directly into the crease. And this is the moment where I forgot that I'm supposed to continue talking while I'm putting on my eyeshadow. Instead, I just struggle silently for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Whoops guys, sometimes I accidentally forget that I'm supposed to be talking while I'm putting on my eyeshadow, but yeah, so this is what I've done so far. Basically, I just went ahead and put that Poppy shade like all in the crease here. It's not as vibrant as I was hoping for. It kept like blending away and blending away. So I really wanted it to just be located like right in the crease, but it just didn't want to stay there. And then when that was done, I just put a little bit of concealer right here on the middle of the eye because I don't know how to do any other makeup look. And then I took this golden primrose shade right here on my finger and smooshed that in the middle. So I really wanted to like deepen up this look, and I kept trying to pack on cinnamon, but it's just so warm looking that it kind of pulls off a little bit like reddish almost, especially when using Poppy. They kind of just, I don't know, they blend together a bit. So I really wish there was like a deep chocolatey brown in this palette to kind of deepen it up, because I tried my best to deepen it up, but it just really, it's just not happening. So I think I'm gonna take this Soft Glam palette here and use the shade Cypress Umber and just try to like deepen up maybe like in the crease in the outer corner a little bit. Okie dokie guys, so here are my eyes all done. That took me way longer than it should have to apply eyeshadow, but real quick question, why does it look like someone took a fistful of baby powder and went poof and threw it in my face? But yeah, here they are. The palette I think is pretty good. I do really like the color selection in it. I was really hoping for a bit of a more like pow punch out of some of the eyeshadow shades. In particular, the little Poppy shade here, I was really hoping for it to be like that deep as it is in the pan, like on the lid. I really need to figure out how to do other eyeshadow looks. Eventually, we'll get there. I am quickly gonna go ahead and put on some of this little liquid lip right here. This is the Fenty Beauty Uncuffed Liquid Lip. I've been wearing this lip shade in quite a few of my latest videos. I really like it. All right, guys, so that took way, my glasses are fogging up. So that took way longer than it should for any human being to put on a regular face of makeup, but I struggle so much with putting on makeup when the camera's rolling. I don't know why, but I just really do. Anywho, I am definitely running late for work, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here, but I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day. Thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. And don't forget to let me know what you guys thought about this month's Boxycharm down below in the comments. And yeah, I just hope y'all are doing lovely, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!